Hey everybody, it's Craig. Hey, we've been getting a lot of snow lately. Over the past week, from the time of my last video, we had a lot of snow. We've been getting a lot of lake effect, had a big storm roll through. So we're working on the wheel horse. What we're doing, I wasn't able to get the blade up high enough, so I removed the Mule drive here. And this is a Attach-O-Matic, and this comes off very easy if you don't have one of these, which is a front hitch that I got on eBay, which really works great, but can make taking off the Mule difficult because of the way that it attaches to the Mule drive. So I was able to get that off without too much trouble at all. I need to get up under here and I need to adjust this so I can get some greater height on this front blade. So that's going to be easy. The second thing I need to do is my wheels came and tires from eBay. So take a look at these. These are from what were they from? 1975 C-Series wheel horse. Pretty much any of these will work, but they're an old tire. They're going to work out just fine. That pattern is going to work out just fine. So we're going to mount these and take off the agricultural, and we're going to put some chains on these as well. They're a skinnier tire too, so it'll help cut through that snow. They got really good tread on them, but again, these are really just so that I can get some chains out there, because it's really tough to push on the driveway with those agricultural tires. The other thing I need to do, which I can't do today, is I need to get a new wear bar here. As you can see, that wear bar has already been flipped. I was gonna make my own, but for the amount of money, they're already cut. They just bolt right on. It's easier to do that, so I'm gonna do that. All right, let's get working on adjusting this blade. I'm gonna lay down some cardboard here, and I'm just using this chain. What I'm going to do is take this off in the back, just a little hitch pin, and I need another hand, so I'm going to have to turn this off. Alright, let's see how this works. I got about 8 inches there. Nice. Next thing we want to do is we want to take off these wheels, and we want to get some chains on here, so let's get putting our new tires on. I had a leak somewhere. I can't even recall which size this is, but I put new O-rings on it, and that's where I think it's coming from. It looks like it's just coming from this fitting right here. And I seem to always have some issues with that. I'll try tightening it up, but I don't think that's the answer. Alright, so I tightened this up a little bit, and it was a little loose. So hopefully, maybe that was the problem. That's why I was getting so much oil. This is one of those fittings that can move around, and I don't know if the leak is actually coming from here or if it's up here. I tend to think that this might be the problem. This might just have worn. It's supposed to move and be flexible, but it might be leaking a little there. The other issue is I'm running Mobil 1 full synthetic in the rear end of this, 10W30, which is a very viscous oil, and it'll find small passages, anything that's not super tight, and it'll find its way under pressure out those little areas into a fine mist. So one of the reasons I stopped running it in the tractor was because I was getting oil everywhere. So I've since switched to Rotella, a blended oil, and I don't get any spray. It keeps the engine really clean, but I was getting the same thing all over here, and I haven't washed this thing since last fall or summer. So it's doing its job. I find it easier just to drape this over the tire, put the chains on this way, than trying to do it with the tire on the vehicle, on the tractor. I've done it that way, and if you're good at it, you know, great. A little tight though behind the wheel, so I'm sorry, behind the wheel by the transmission. So I like to do it this way, and I usually can get it on pretty quick. So I'm gonna get this tightened on. Sometimes I just set the link, move the chain around, find where it's gonna work the best. These are loose because these are actually a little bit small, the tire, but it'll still work. I'll still be able to get it to work. Can't get over how much smaller those tires are. Doesn't really feel that small when you're on it, but they're definitely a narrow tire, and they really lower the rear end of that tractor. Those ags are awesome. They're beefy. They do great work, but in the snow and ice, forget about it. It doesn't want to work. So we got those on. Had to put one bungee cord on the one side. They are a little loose, so we're gonna have to watch our speed so that chain doesn't whip up and hit the underside of the fender pan. But other than that, we should be ready to push some snow. So I want to thank everybody for watching. I appreciate everybody checking out these videos. Please click the subscribe button. Try to do a weekly video. Hit the like button. I appreciate if you do that. And we will see everybody in the next video.